In the face of rising difficulties in becoming a registered nurse in the UK, especially in this situation where sponsorship jobs are very few and employers are no longer sponsoring nurses from overseas, two distinct pathways emerged. One, self-sponsorship, where you sponsor yourself to come to the UK to write the NMC or SKI to get your NMC PIN. Then you would have to look for jobs yourself, go back to your home country to apply for skilled worker or health and care worker visa to come to the UK. And then two is to come through the education route. That is where you apply for a diploma top-up degree program, or you apply for a master's in nursing program if you already have a degree to come to the UK. In this video, we are diving deep into the student route where you can apply for a top-up degree at the University of Sunderland or a master's in nursing program at the same university. You get your student visa to come and school for 1 year in the UK, after which you proceed to register with the NMC. We will talk more about the diploma to degree top-up in this video. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what document to prepare to apply for the top-up nursing degree at the University of Sunderland, the visa requirements, how much fees you need to pay, how much bank statement you have to prepare, and even after the program, how do you proceed to register with the NMC of UK. If this is something you are interested in, give this video a like and stay to the end. Hi there, my name is Bright Agbenyo. I am also known as The Business on all social media platforms. Do well to check me out. The BSc Top-Up program at the University of Sunderland is open for April 2026 entry. So if you are looking to come to the UK by April 2026, then you should watch this video to the end and apply with the steps I'll be giving you in this video. Zooming right into the video, let's look at step 1, which is eligibility. The first thing you have to do is to check you are eligible for the program. And what are the requirements to be eligible for the BSc Top-Up Nursing degree at the University of Sunderland? Before you apply, you must already have a nursing registration in your home country. So if you are from Ghana, you are from Nigeria, or wherever you are coming from, you must first have been registered with the nursing board of your home country and have the license to practice as a nurse in your home country. You must have your nursing diploma certificate and your transcript from your institution of studies. Proof of English proficiency. So if you already have IELTS, you can use it as a proof for your English proficiency. If you don't have it already, you can apply for a letter from your training college indicating that you studied in English and the university accepts this. During your application as well, I will advise that you should contact your student advisor to find out more about this. I try to reach out to a few people who I know are coming to the UK to study on this program, but they haven't been able to get back to me. But if I get any information concerning the English proficiency, I will put that in the comment section of this video for your perusal. And of course, you will need a valid passport to do this application. Let's move to step 2 of the process. Having gathered all the required documents, the next step for you is to head straight to the university website and then apply for the program. I will leave the registration link in the description of this video so you could access it easily to do your application. Once you have accessed the link, register, upload all your documents and wait patiently for decision on your application. We'll move to step 3 of the process. At the stage 3, all you have to do is to wait for your offer letter from the university, pay for your admission deposit, and then wait for your CAS, which is the confirmation of acceptance to study. Once you have applied and provided all your required documents, the university will determine your eligibility for the program and then issue your offer letter if you have been accepted into the program. To confirm your place in the university, you will need to pay a deposit of £3,500 to the university and then provide all the required documents for the visa application. Then the university will begin with the process of issuing your CAS, the confirmation of acceptance of studies. In most universities in the UK, once you have paid your admission deposit, they issue this CAS. but it is quite different with the University of Sunderland. You have to provide evidence of all the visa requirements, which we'll be covering in another step before they will issue the CAS for you. Step number 4. If you have provided all the required documents, received your offer, make admission deposit, and your CAS has been issued, the next step is to apply for your visa. For the UKVI student visa application, you will need your CAS letter, which the university will give you. You will probably need an offer letter to attach, which you also have already. You will need your passport, which you already have. You will need proof of English and TB test certificate. And then the most importantly, and probably the most difficult one to get, is the bank statement. How much do you need in this bank statement? This brings me to step number 5, where I'll break down how much you need to evidence in your bank statement for your visa to be approved. Let's start with the school fees. The school fees at the University of Sunderland is £16,500 for the 1-year top-up nursing degree program. Out of this £16,500, the university will give you a £5,000 scholarship, which reduces the fees to £11,500. This £11,500, the school requires you to pay £3,500 admission deposit. So if this amount is deducted from the £11,500 total cost for the program, you will be left with £8,500. Back to the visa application. The UKVI requires that you have the rest of these school fees sitting in your bank account, which is the £8,000. After you have secured this £8,000 in your bank account, you need to evidence that you have at least 9 months of your living expenses when you come to the UK in your bank account. How much is required for monthly expenses as a student in the UK? For every 1 month that you stay in the UK, the UKVI require that you have at least £1,136 in your bank account for your maintenance. This £1,136 times 9 months, which is required by the Home Office, will total £10,224. So you need £10,224 in addition to the rest of the school fees, which is £8,000 in your bank account. So total amount to show in your bank account will be £8,000 plus £10,224, which will amount to £18,224. So for your visa to be approved to come and study in the UK as a student, you will need a total amount of £18,224 in your bank account to show to the Home Office. This money doesn't have to be your own money. It could be money from your sponsors, which must be your direct parent, like your father, your mother, or your legal guardians. They will not accept from your uncles, your aunties, or whoever might be in your extended family. It must be your personal bank account, the bank account of your father, or the bank account of your mother, or your legal guardian. Only these 4 people are allowed. If you are able, you should pay about 70% of all the school fees before you move from Ghana or wherever you are coming from. That way, you wouldn't have to show a lot of money in your bank account to the Home Office before your visa is approved. For instance, I know one Ghanaian guy who is coming to the UK this September, and he has paid all his school fees right from Ghana. So the only thing he needs to evidence in his bank statement is the living expenses, which is around the £10,224. And as a golden rule by the UK Home Office, this money must be in your account or the account of whoever is sponsoring you for a minimum of 28 days. Let's zoom right into step number 6. So your visa has been approved. The next step is to book your flight and start your journey to the UK. Once your visa has been confirmed as approved, you will need to book your flight, find accommodation in the UK, enroll at the University of Sunderland into the program, and then arrive to the UK. Once you arrive in the UK, try and open a bank account and register with a GP. What are the costs involved in the visa application processes? As of the time I was recording this video, the student visa costs £524, and then you have to pay for immigration health surcharge, which is health insurance, so to say, and it is £776 per year for students. The program is 1 year, so you are required to pay for 1 year, and if it is a program that is more than a year, then you pay for the number of years you are studying for. And then of course you have to pay for your TB test, which you will do back in Ghana. It takes about 3 weeks to process a student visa and 5 days if you are using premium services. Step number 7. This is the most important aspect. After your top-up nursing program, what do you do next? If you are already coming to the UK, you are a diploma nurse, then one of your major goals is to register with the NMC after your school. But unfortunately, this top-up nursing program is not one program that automatically allows you to register with the NMC. After the program, you will still have to register with the NMC using the internationally trained nurse route. So you register with the NMC as though you are coming from your home country. One thing you'd want to do before moving to the UK is to make sure you start the NMC registration process if you have the funds to do so. If you are a Ghanaian, you should do your clearance, you should do registration with the NMC UK, and then start the foreign verification with NMC Ghana. And then you move to the UK. Immediately after your program or while doing your program, you will start preparing for your CBT, your OSCE, and then your IELTS. If you want to be smart about it, when you arrive in the UK, try and find a job in a care home where there are nurses and there are managers who can sign a SIFE document for you. That way, by the time you finish your program, you would have done 20 hours every week in a care home, so that you wouldn't have to write IELTS when you are about to register with the NMC. All these processes are capital intensive, so it could be difficult to do it along with your program, depending on your financial status. Once you have completed the program, there are 2 options for you. If you have already registered with the NMC of UK and obtained your PIN, then you would want to start looking for jobs aggressively that will give you the skilled worker visa or the health and care worker visa. That way, you will start working immediately as a nurse after your program. But if you haven't secured your NMC PIN yet, and you would have to start that process after your top-up program, then you would want to gather money, at least £3,000, to apply for the post-study work visa. The post-study work visa is a visa that allows you to stay in the UK for at least 2 years, and then within these 2 years, you use it to do your CBT, do your IELTS, do your OSCE, and then get your NMC PIN. Then within these same 2 years, you should be able to secure a skilled worker visa as a nurse and start working as a sponsored employee in the UK. What are the advantages of this route? The advantage is that you wouldn't have to come to the UK, write OSCE, get PIN, find a job, or go back to your home country to find a job before coming back to the UK. Once you arrive here as a student, you can do everything and it is continuous, because you can switch from student visa to the skilled worker visa once you are done with your program and you find a job that is willing to sponsor you. What are the disadvantages? The disadvantage is that it is capital intensive, and then 2, you will stay longer in the UK before reaching ILR. Let's quickly recap what I've been talking about in this whole video. I've been speaking about how to come and study at the University of Sunderland as a top-up nursing degree or a master's in nursing program, depending on what qualification you hold now, but we spoke more about the diploma nurses coming to do the top-up degree. You would have to apply to the University of Sunderland, get an offer, pay for your teaching deposit, show evidence for your visa requirements, and then they issue your CAS. Once they issue your CAS, you apply for visa. Your visa is approved. You move to the UK to study for 1 year. After studies, move to post-study work visa, do your NMC process, write your CBT, your OSCE, get your NMC PIN, look for a sponsorship job that will sponsor you for the health and care worker visa or the skilled worker visa, and then you can start working in the UK as a nurse. and you would have degree in nursing as well. I hope this video helps you. If you have anything to share about this process, let us know in the comment section. If you have any questions as well, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to share this video to any of your nurse friends or families that are willing to help you do this process. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe for more valuable content like this. See you in my next video.